name. My name's Stephanie Blair Want. Can't even get my own name right. Hey guys, so it's my very first YouTube video and I'm so excited to be doing this. But I thought I'd just start with a bit of like get to know me kind of situation. So let's start. What is your name? So my name is Stephanie Blair Watts. I normally just go by Steph, but for my YouTube I went with Steph Blair. So just to not have my last name on there. But yeah. How did you get this name? Other than the obvious of my parents gave me this name, I'm not actually sure. I was meant to be called Jordan, I believe, but my cousin actually ended up being called Jordan, but I'm not sure why. My parents always say, when you came out you just didn't look like a Jordan. So I'm not sure where they got Stephanie from, whether they liked the name before that or whether they just decided. I'm not sure. Oh well. How many people are in your family? So I'm actually an only child, so the only people in my family are myself, my mum and my dad. That's it. So nice and easy. 4. Which family member do you most resemble? I've definitely been told that I look much more like my dad than I do my mum, which I don't really see. I don't really see the resemblance that I have in either of them. But my dad and I did take a photo the other day and yeah, we definitely look similar. How old are you? I'm 22. I don't look 22, but I am. Where do you live? So I'm from Sydney, Australia. I actually live in Western Sydney, which I live in a place called Penrith. If you could live anywhere, where would it be? New York City. The Big Apple. Like, I went on a holiday there, just Christmas gone. We were hoping for a white Christmas, but that didn't happen. And oh my gosh, I fell in love with this place. Like, I love New York more than anywhere. Oh, I just love it. Like, I love the atmosphere, I love the lights, I love everything. I love the opportunities that you can get no matter what. Like, no matter what you want to do, whether, like, I don't know, you could be anything. What is my favourite movie? Oh, this is probably a really hard one because I have so many favourite movies. But I mean, if I'm going to go with my overall top movie, or top movies I should say, of all time, it has to be Harry Potter. I mean, I'm just a Harry Potter kid. What is your favourite book? Well, I have to say Harry Potter's again. Ever since I was in kindergarten, which means I was 5 years old, my mum and I would sit down and read Harry Potter at night. And that's how I pretty much learnt to read. What is your favourite television show? So obviously I love Friends. I love the whole 10 seasons of Friends. I love some Gossip Girl. And I love Criminal Minds as well. 3 very different TV shows, but they're all great. They're all a thumbs up from me. Who is my favourite actress? Based on a few of the movies that I've watched lately, I'm back into loving Jennifer Aniston. I just think she's great. I love Blake Lively. Oh, I don't even know. Emma Watson. Oh, those 3 are definitely my top. They're definitely up there. Oh, and I love Mila Kunis. Like, just love her. She's great. I can't even fault her. Who is my favourite actor? Oh, this one's really hard. I'd probably have to go with a classic kind of teenage girl, kind of young. Oh, I don't know. I'd have to go with Zac Efron. And I mean, I love a good Aussie bloke as well in the Hemsworth brothers. So, good job, Hemsworth parents. Who is my favourite YouTuber? So, my favourite YouTubers are kind of your classic British YouTubers. I love Zoe, I love Alfie, I love them together. Joe is just hilarious. Tanya and Jim, Marcus, Naomi, I love them all. But I have to say, probably out of all of them, my favourite is definitely Zoe. Who is my favourite singer? Definitely at the moment, Taylor Swift. Male singer though is probably maybe Nick Jonas. What is my favourite musical or play? One musical that I have gone to see that many times is Wicked. I love Wicked. I love everything about it. I love the costumes. I love the singing. I love everything. I've seen it in Sydney 3 times and I've seen it on Broadway once. I have to say the Australian cast is just phenomenal. What are your hobbies? So my hobbies right now are resting and sleeping in the holiday season. No, my general hobbies, I love all kinds of sport, but I do play softball. I have played softball for way too long now. No, not that long. Probably about 15 years. And I love it. I couldn't stop playing no matter what. Whether it's playing or coaching, actually, I don't really have a problem with it. So, yeah, I just love it. Who is your hero? This one's kind of hard because I don't really have any like overall heroes. They're all to do with like softball. Softball heroes are Jenny Finch, who is a USA pitcher. I just love her. I'd love to get the chance to meet her. Just the way she carries herself on playing the game, out of the game, when she's coaching, everything like that, it just inspires me. And my Australian softball hero is Kerry Wyborn, who I've actually known, or she has known me, since I was so young. She's known my parents for as long as I can remember. And it was an absolute honour to be able to watch her play as I was growing up. What is your job? So being 22, I just finished my undergraduate degree and I did a Bachelor of Psychology. I graduated with honours, which is so exciting. And I'm going in to do my Masters of Applied Psychology in Sport and Exercise. So I guess right now my job is to be a student. Yep. But in the future, my job will hopefully be a sport and exercise psychologist. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? So, I guess 10 years would make me 32. So at that point, I'd want to be married, I want to have a kid at least, which sounds super scary thinking that 10 years doesn't seem that far away. I'd love to be living over in America. There's just so many job opportunities for sports psychs over there, so I'd love to be living over there. So what is your favourite holiday you have taken? So my favourite holiday has to be the one that I've just taken. When I say just, I do mean like a year ago. Literally, I was there 1 year ago right now. My mum and I went to New York for Christmas and New Year's, and then we flew over to Tokyo for the first week of January, and it was just amazing. So New York is obviously now my favourite place ever, and that's why that holiday really showed me what it was like. Obviously you can never really know as a tourist, but I just love that city. And Tokyo was amazing, just seeing the different culture. I did Japanese in school, so it kind of all came flooding back to me. Yeah, seeing the culture, meeting up with friends. We've had people stay with us over the course of my schooling, and we met up with them and we went to Disneyland and all the fun things like that. So yeah, Mum and I had a ball on this holiday, and it was just fantastic. Yeah, it was great. I loved it. If you had a warning label, what would yours say? Mine would definitely say she thinks too much. I overthink absolutely everything. I worry about absolutely everything. I worry about what everyone thinks. I think too much and I overthink things, and that means I plan all these things, and when it goes wrong, it doesn't work. It goes bad. It's really bad. But yeah, that's okay. That's me. That's who I am, and overthinking is part of me, unfortunately. What is your favourite holiday? So my favourite holiday, I have to say Christmas. I guess it's just a classic kind of holiday for myself and my family. This year was a bit crazy in the fact that I woke up in my house. Mum and I did presents. My dad had to work. And then I went to my boyfriend's house and we did presents there. And then we went to my family's lunch, and then we went to his family's lunch, and then his family's dinner. So I had a very crazy Christmas this year, but I wouldn't change it. I love spending Christmas with family. It's just amazing. What would you do if you won the lottery? Me being the logical and practical kind of person that I am, I'd probably have a little bit to spend and put the rest in a savings account. I don't really like to spend all my money. I'd rather use my money to do other things, whether it's go on a holiday or I love traveling, so I'm more than happy to just save all my money and go traveling, which is probably what I would do if I won the lottery. I would, however, depending on how much it was, I would, however, pay my mum's mortgage off. She, like I said, has done so much for me, so all I could do for her is pay her mortgage. And yeah. What is your proudest accomplishment? I guess right now my proudest accomplishment is finishing honours and getting into my master's program that I wanted. Possibly softball related, I could say playing a nationals was my proudest moment. But I'm not sure. Those three are probably the top up there. What did you want to be as a child? The earliest one I remember is a marine biologist, and that was when I was about 10. And we went up to Queensland and to SeaWorld, and just seeing the dolphins and the whales and the polar bears and everything like that just made me want to be a marine biologist. Yeah, I guess that was my main job I wanted to be when I was younger. I guess I'd have to ask my parents about that, but yeah. If you could choose to do anything for a day, what would it be? I guess I'd love to be a model for a day. I'd like to grow a little bit so I could be a model for a day. Like to be in the shoes of like Carly Kloss or Doubts and Crows or someone like that. Like that Victoria's Secret model kind of life. Like that's what I would want to be for a day. I don't think I could do it all the time. It takes a lot of hard work. But for a day, I'd love it. How would your friends describe you? So my friends definitely describe me as Monica from Friends. I'm not quite like Monica. I'm not the clean freak. I'm not anything like that. I'm just the planner. Everything needs to be set out perfectly. Oh, my light is flashing. That's strange. Oh well. Everything needs to be set out perfectly and planned and organised, and I'm early and everything like that. That's what makes me Monica. Who knows you best? Definitely my boyfriend knows me best. He just knows everything that's going on. He knows everything that I'm thinking. He knows everything. My mum would have to be the second person who knows me best. They're the two people that I spend the most time with. Can you change a tyre? No, but I've never been taught, so I'm sure I would be able to change a tyre if I knew how to change a tyre, but I don't, so no. Do you sing in the shower? Absolutely. I'm always singing in the shower. No, I'm not very good. I can't sing, but that's okay. It doesn't stop me from singing in the shower. Do you like to dance? Badly, yes. Yeah, I'm more than happy to dance around my house. I love to just jump around and be a bit crazy, and why not? Like, but yeah, I dance very badly. I'm not a very good dancer, but that's okay. Oh well. So what is your favourite childhood memory? I loved going to theme parks when I was younger, and as a child that's what we did, kind of thing. We had a theme park in Sydney called Wonderland. Love that, love going there. My auntie and cousins lived up in Queensland, so they have all of the theme parks up there as well, so I loved going up there and seeing them, and just going to the theme parks and having a great day. And obviously when I was 12, my parents and I went to Disneyland, so who couldn't love Disneyland, especially for someone who loves theme parks. So yeah, definitely going to theme parks and having fun. Great day. So, and lastly, what quote do you live by, or try to live by? Whether you believe you can or whether you believe you can't, you are correct. It's basically just saying, believe that you can do it, and you can do it. I don't know whether that's a something that our parents have been telling us our whole lives that may not actually be true, but I'd love it to be true. I'd love it to be able to be that if anyone set their mind to things, then go for it. Like, the world is at your fingertips. Like, do it, go for it. Follow your dream and just do what you want. So yeah. So whether you believe you can or whether you believe you can't, you are correct. Give this video a thumbs up, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!